Hello guys, so in this video we're going to be talking about writing a very simple basic Golang code. We're going to be talking about writing a first program using Golang. It is beginner centered on Golang. So in this video we're going to be writing a very simple CLI based guessing numbers game, and this game is going to tell the compiler to generate random numbers, and then we have to guess these numbers by inputting a number. Then if we get the number, we win. If we don't get the number, we lose. Also, we have a number of trials we are allowed during the duration of the game. So let's get into it. Now, the first thing to do whenever you want to write Golang, anytime you're getting into Golang, if you want to start writing code in Golang, the first thing to do obviously is to download the Go binary. So you can go to golang.org. So here is golang.org. So from here you click on download Go. Then you can download Go in your specific OS, Microsoft, Apple, Mac, Linux, any one of your choice. And obviously you would need VS Code as well. So I have all these things installed, so we can just go straight to it. So in VS Code, you can come here and try to download the Go plugin. Okay, by searching Go, I already did that. I already have it. So please install the Go plugin, because that gives you a lot of formatting and it just makes it easier a little bit for you. Yeah. So the next thing we want to do now is create a file. So I have a folder ready. So I want to create a file and call it, say, main.go. Yeah, main.go. So in our main.go file, in Go, source files are controlled by packages basically, and they are better organized in that way. So since we have just one source file for the whole project, we're going to be naming our package main, since it's our main package. So we go and say package main. So for the purpose of this game, we're going to be importing some from some packages from the Go standard library, packages like FMT, Mathrand, and Time. Let's go ahead and import those ones. I would explain what they're here for in a jiffy. Okay, so the first package we'll be importing is the FMT package. Now the FMT package is for formatting in Go. That is what we use to tell the command line, or the what do we call it? We just use it to print stuff in Go. Basically, that is the easiest way to understand it. Now, the second package we are going to be importing is the Mathrand package, and this would help us generate random numbers. And the last one we're going to be importing is the Time package. Time. Yeah, that's all we need for our project. So the next thing we're going to be doing is to generate, or to create variables. We want to create two variables. One is the actual guess, that is going to be storing the variable we input anytime we are told to guess a number. So we're going to say var. That's how we create variables in Go. We say var, name of variable. For this project, we say guess is the name of our variable, and we specify the type, and this is an integer. Yeah. So the next variable we're going to be declaring, as we did in the last one, is the trial count. Now this is what counts how many times we have tried this game. Let's say we say, okay, we're going to try for a maximum of 4 times, and if by the end of those 4 trials we've not gotten it, we lose. Yeah, so trial count is also an integer. Yeah, and then we can initialize it to 1, since we're going to be counting from 1. So we initialize to 1. Now, because of the length of the video and the fact that I don't want the video to be too long, I have written the code. So I'm going to paste the main function and explain every single detail in the main function. So here we go. Yeah, that is it. So now I'm going to explain every single thing here. So now in Go, we use a main function. This is what the binary really interacts with. The main function is the actual main function that controls every other function. But since in this video, of course, we don't have other functions, where everything is centered on the main function. Now, for the first thing you see here, this is Golang's type inference. We use Golang's type inference to declare this variable, and this can only be done in a function. Now, for source, this, since we want to generate unique variables every time we tell the code to run, so the one thing we get that's always unique is time. So we say this random should take a timestamp and store it in this source. Now the randomizer takes the source and it initializes as that exact timestamp. Then we go ahead and generate or create a variable called secret number, which stores the number and tells randomizer that you select between 1 and 10. Randomizer actually generates, but we're telling it what exactly is generated and we're storing it in a variable called secret number. So let's say 10. You can play with this, make it 20 if you want, make it 30, but for the sake of this video we'll make it 10. Now we tell our compiler that to print out guess the number, and after guess the number it prompts us, this basically just prompts us to guess a particular number. So we can make it fancier by putting an exclamation mark. So next thing is to create a for loop, and in this for loop we actually tell the compiler to ask again, please input your guess. Then in Golang there's a syntax called fmt scan, which actually scans whatever input has been given, and we pass whatever input it scans into our variable which we have declared before, guess. As you can see, it already shows guess, and this ampersand sign is a pointer, so it's just basically an address. It just tells scan where to put whatever it has seen. In this case, it puts it in the variable guess, so it just takes whatever variable it has scanned and puts it in guess. Now then we ask the compiler to check if trial count is greater than 5, you print, you lose. If not, else, and break. Else, if our guess variable is more than the secret number we have generated, we print too big. Else, if guess is less than the secret number we have chosen, guess once again is less than the secret number, both are integers, we print too small. Else, which is inevitable at this point, if it is not greater and it is not less, that means we have actually guessed the actual number, you print, you win, and then we break. If and then increases, and then we tell the if statement to increase our trial count by 1 after every trial. So after this, I'm going to try to run this code, and in Go we run code by basically running go run main.go. So basically we're going to be running this code by running main.go. Sorry for the okay. So now we can go and say go run main.go. Yeah, there we go. Sorry, my machine is taking a little bit longer than I would expect, but remove. Okay, so now we can see that it has told us to guess the number. I impute a guess, say 3, tells me too big. Please impute a guess. Probably, obviously, it is probably 2 or 1 at this point. 2. Yeah, I won. So that is basically our very short but a little bit descriptive. I made this as descriptive as possible. I can link an article or a playlist to continue learning about Go, but this is a very basic first step to learning Go. Thank you guys. 10 years.